and then departed unto Thessalonica. Paul looked at him and told him, if you wish to depart, depart. I am standing. We did not come together. I came, I raised you up, and I decided to choose you as a companion. You decide to leave, leave. That's commitment, that's consecration. Today somebody leave and pick up a telephone and call you and say things that he cannot verify and pull you out. And pull you out. It simply shows you have no commitment, you have no consecration, you don't even know why you are in the kingdom. You just get crushed. If somebody could take you away from the kingdom, just with a telephone call or a visit in your home and tell you things that he cannot verify. When I enter his office, do you know what we discuss? Tell me what you people discuss. Commitment and consecration will always win so long as the journey to the Bula land is concerned. Let it be your target. Bula land. Pari gate. I must cross that gate. I must enter into the golden city, into that land where there is no sun, where there is no moon. I must enter that land that have no night, that have no day. I must enter that land to enjoy eternal days with my God. Let this be your focus. And with this determination, distractors will show forth. Knock at the door of your life to pull you out. Let Demas that decided to depart, depart. Don't follow Demas to depart. On this journey, time will come when brethren of like precious faith will turn against you, deny you, say things that are not to be verified against you. And not only that, they will betray you. Brethren will betray you. If there is no commitment, first thing you will cry. You will be offended. If they don't want me in this church, let me go. You have entered the trap they set for you. If anyone wanted to take you away and use that person as a physical agent against you, and the moment you speak that word, if you don't live that day, you will live later. You will live later. Why is it that church means nothing to anybody? We talk, we speak nonsense, we misbehave in the church. The offense or offenses that come in the church is nothing minute to compare with the offenses you went through in your family while growing up. And you never run away from that family. You remain in that family. The offenses that come in the church is nothing to compare with the one that met with you in your nursery, primary, secondary school. You finished in that same school. You never run away. They insult you. They flogged you. Sometimes in the primary nursery school, another person will commit offense. They will mistake you are the one and they discipline you. Flog you. About secondary school. I remember those days, just because you go late, they didn't ask you whether you ate. And the distance of the school, they didn't ask you, do you even have the money to enter transport? And you strike things because you are going to school. They looked at your leg and they see dust everywhere because of the distance you cover. Senior prefect or labor prefect, that if they nobody just carry you go to the field and says, if you walk. As soon as you did like this, that week, that month, you will labor until you get tired. You never run away from that school. As you walk and walk, either you bring your parents to come and beg the principal or beg anybody, and when you beg, they give you condition, and you meet up with those conditions, and you remain in that school. Church, just because you enter, so you want to sit as church and say, no, don't sit here. They don't want me in this church. I am going. That shows that Jesus means nothing to you. What is different between the front seat and the back seat? What difference is between the edge seat and the middle seat? The same thing. Don't sit here. If you are born again Christian, that usher might be older than you, and if you want to sit, no. Thank you, sir. You move there. But some of you will carry your bag, go outside, and once you pick, I discover here, once you pick offense and carry your bag and go outside, it is on your mask. Before you know it, no more. It shows that you don't have respect unto God. Something they did to you. Those days you come to school. As soon as in secondary school, forget about this thing they are doing today, they call secondary school. This thing they are doing today is not secondary school. Their age have not even entered kindergarten in those days. You get to school, as soon as you've been admitted into class 1, that's what we call them. A small boy that he might even be the same class with you, but he's in either A or another class. We feel hey, come here. Now we jump. You began to do like this. You never run away from school. As you are jumping in fair, you are uniform got scared. You remain in the school. Why is it that we don't value church? I will not go to that church again. They didn't visit me. How many have you visited? You are guilty of that visitation. Who have you visited? It shows the level of your commitment. It shows who God means for you. That's what it shows. That's why this message is here this today, to correct this, this childishness. Come on. Serving God is for your own benefit. It adds nothing to God. It minus nothing from Him. It has been God before He created man. When man will cease to live in the flesh and transit, he will still remain God. If the whole earth decide to go to hell, He will send them to hell. He will remain God. How many people escaped the old world of Noah? 8 people. How many people escaped Sodom and Gomorrah? 4 nations around them. Those of you that don't read the scripture will think it's only Sodom and Gomorrah. Other 4 countries are there with it that was consumed. How many people? 3 people. Did it reduce anything from God? How many nations did God destroy to plant Israel in the land of Canaan? 7 nations. The word says greater, mightier than they. Your service to God is for your own personal profit, not to God. Let's stop this childishness we employ. I will not go to that church again. If you go to hell, you will understand. You will understand. Who is this member of my family, biological, that will offend me, and I will vacate my papa house for him? My friend, now we get them together. We go fight them out. Nobody will take my chair from this papa family. The same thing in the church. Now your papa family. Nobody make it. Oh, you want to chase me away from my papa house? You may be my elder brother, maybe my elder sister, because you came before me and your commitment, you're a worker, you're a leader. But no. You can't take me away from my papa house. Now here we die. moment you say, if they want to take their choice, take, I go. That word you speak will still work against you in the near future. That's why you must make some level of commitment. I refused anybody taking you away from the kingdom. We get this place together. Nobody own it more than another person. Nobody. Now we get them. Now our Papa house. Now we get them. Now you get your way, for God's sake. You want to get me away, my friend? Let me tell you, I be will. You can't take me away. Now our Papa house, if I commit offense, discipline me, flog me, chastise me, rebuke me, reprove me, bring me back. But to chase me away, no. Those early days, you see somebody that committed sin, and the church called the person and disciplined the person and gave him back seat because the sin he committed demands such a discipline in order to bring him back to the grace of God. That as soon as you do the person discipline, the person will stop going to church and go to another place. They make him a worker. If that person died, he goes to hell. The only person that will forgive him and bring him back is the minister that gave him discipline. This thing that we are doing in the church, crossover, moving like this, it doesn't work. And because those that claim to be leaders are nobody, they understand nothing in the scripture. All that they want is a crowd that will give them much offering. Look at the way they are fighting over tithe and offering and all that. Why must you fight over tithe and offering online? If somebody want to give tithe, let him give. He will receive blessing. If he doesn't want to give, let him not give. He will not receive blessing. Telling that if you don't give your tithe, you will go to hellfire. My friend, it's not needed. It's not necessary. It's not needed. It is greediness that causes that. It is so established. By a believer, we pay tithe. Bring ye all the tithes and offering, that there may be meat in my house. And prove me now herewith, if I will not open the window of heaven and pour you out a blessing, that there will not be room enough to receive. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over, shall men give into your bosom. Somebody said Jesus did not talk about that. You tell them, because they didn't read the Bible. Study the scripture very well. You will see Jesus talking about it. But he didn't over measure on it. Where we measure on it today. He told them, you do this, you pay tithe of anise, you pay tithe of killing. This ought you to do, but not to leave the other undone. That is, he gave endorsement over tithe, over offering. And he was seated in the church, watching those giving offering, giving tithe in the church during his own time. And he saw a woman that gave everything she had. He picked the woman and called the disciples and said, this woman gave more than all. Why are people arguing blindly? You call a blind man come to challenge you, and a blind man is telling you the color of flower. If you argue with a blind man, you are more stupid than the blind man. Leave the blind man go away. He has not seen flower. So how will he argue with flower? What are you arguing about flower? Am I communicating? We need to talk about what things about the kingdom. You said in the life of the people. You know, make them to know what it takes to go to heaven.